You're listening to Growlers Baseball on the Kalamazoo Growlers Radio Network. Here's Jaden Taylor.
Back here on the Growlers Radio Network, still a little bit rainy out here in Wisconsin Rapids at Witter Field. Hoping that this ball game can get underway, but in the meantime, a quick conversation here with third-year right-handed pitcher in Nolan Milliman. Nolan back out here at Witter Field for the first time in 2 years. Last time it was out here in the big Great Lakes Championship game. Case and Taggart with that big two-run shot in the top half of the attempt. What it's like coming back out here for the first time in 2 seasons.
It's honestly super cool. I haven't been here in 2 years, and that was probably the craziest game I've ever been a part of, and I'm super hyped to be back out here.
Overall, 3 seasons with this team. Going back 2 years ago in 2022, talking to yourself out there, what would you have expected to come out here 2 seasons down the road out here with the Growlers?
I was just expecting to feel more comfortable out here, which I do feel more comfortable, and just the experience has helped me tremendously.
Across these past 3 full seasons, you've kind of bounced around a couple different roles. Last season, bounced from being a long reliever, had a couple starts as well. This season, you're kind of more of a setup guy. How do you feel you've been able to grow out here this season with the Growlers?
I enjoy going out, very high adrenaline, limited time to warm up, to just go out and do my thing. I don't have time to think about anything, just go out there and pitch to the best of my abilities every day.
I think one of those cool connections we saw last night, you setting up Aaron Robinson, your teammate last year with the Growlers, your teammate this past spring with Central Washington. Talk about the connections that you've been able to make with this team as well as Aaron.
There's just a lot of guys I played with in the past that I'm still playing with now. It's a super cool experience, and me and Aaron, we played at Central the last 2 years, and pretty similar roles for us at school as we have now, so it's always cool to set up for him for a save or something like that.
You're heading out to UC Riverside this next season for your final year, a part of college baseball. What are your biggest goals throughout these final couple of weeks heading into your new school this next year?
I'm looking forward to playing Division I baseball and competing at the highest level and hoping we have a super successful season and see what happens.
These final couple weeks to get this team back to the postseason. Again, last time in the postseason out in the Great Lakes, you're right here at Witter Field. Knowing what postseason baseball means each of the last 2 seasons, how do you feel this group can find their way back to the postseason?
We've been playing some pretty good baseball lately, and I feel like we have the people to compete at the highest level, and the talent is definitely there. It's just piecing it together at the right time and winning when it matters most.
There's 8 different 3-year vets on this roster right now, this deep into this season. How do you feel that speaks for the connection that a lot of players have out here wanting to come here for multiple seasons and this deep into the season, much less?
We play together and spend so much time together that it feels like a family, and everyone is there for each other, loves each other, and it helps want to bring people back, and we all have experience winning and having success, so we all want to come back and try to get another championship run.
This entire staff has been incredible this season. 1 through 17 of this roster at times for just this pitching staff. Being able to find the zone has been a big thing as of recent for this group. How do you feel this group all the way throughout the pitching staff has been able to find their way in the zone all season long?
We have a huge emphasis on throwing strikes and getting ahead in count, getting guys on or off in a few pitches, so I feel like that's a huge emphasis here, and we're just trying to dominate the zone with 2 pitches and see what happens.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Starting lineups and first pitch when we come back here on the Growlers Radio Network.